We are back. This is No Shame Radio presenting Voices on the Radio. I am Sean Burnham once again. And next up we have...
Kat Jensen.
Nice to meet you. Go ahead and introduce yourself, plug whatever you want to plug, and go ahead and read. Thank you very much.
Okay, I'm Kat Jensen, and this is a story I wrote for a class. I'm going to present it as fiction, just because. He holds his hand outstretched. Go ahead, I hear him say, as though muffled by water. You've had a rough day. You need to relax. I stare at the single white pill laying across the lines of his palm. It looks chalky. I hate chalky things. I might be starting to panic because I can hear my heartbeat in my head and my fingers and eyes itch with a tingly nervousness. I've never done anything like this before. I've only ever tried pot, and even that twists my stomach with guilt and fear. But this is taking it too far. This is crossing the line between occasional pothead and psychopathic, drug-addicted loser. This pill is supposed to mean happiness and freedom, but to me it is a replica of everything I was told not to do. To me, this pill reminds me of the pictures and documentaries of people left scratching at their skeleton bones because drugs took over their souls the minute they tried anything more than Tylenol. We talked about this for a long time, but I was only half serious. Now that it's sitting in front of me, I'm having second thoughts. You don't have to, he adds, sensing my fears. I can turn this around real easy here. That does it. No one is taking my opportunity for adventure. This is my life, and I'm tired of it being dictated by someone else. I drop the pill on the floor of my mouth, between my tongue and my teeth, just in case it tastes bad. I grab my water bottle filled with vodka and drown the pill in the pits of my body. I feel nothing. It'll take like half an hour, he mentions, as though sensing my disappointment. I start to wonder if it actually does anything at all. I wander around the party. It has picked up a little since we first got here. Colin finally got here with his alcohol, so my friends are starting to relax and fit into the party easier. I'm on my way to drunk. I'm pretty sure they all know, too, but no one makes a move to stop me. I walk around, pretending to admire everyone's costumes, but in reality, I think I'm looking for people that I know, or showing off my own costume. I attempted to go for censorship theme, but I look more like a dominatrix. My costume originally consisted of a series of black rectangles cut from construction paper. One duct taped across my breasts, just enough to cover my nipples and nothing more. The rest are arranged in a circle with the short ends gathered around my hips so that they fan out about my legs. My skin pokes through the wide slits all around. I'm wearing black panties just so I cover enough to be decent. The skirt is taped together enough so that you wouldn't see my crotch anyways, but it never hurts to be safe. I wore a large men's dress shirt over it all so that I could walk here, but that has since been shed. Let's be honest, I want to show off my new multicolored belly ring. I came from work, so my hair was in a bun all day. I did this on purpose so that after work I could let it down in waves with soft brown curls. I've always prided myself on how soft my hair is. I kept the golden braided headband in, that had kept my unruly bangs back at bay all day. I had it planned out so that when I got home, all I would need to do was get dressed and put makeup on. I really only know one way of putting on makeup, and it involves brown eyeliner, mascara, purple and gold eyeshadow. The way I do it gives the skin surrounding my eyes a sickly red glow, as though I were already high. It would look ridiculous in the day, but I only wear makeup at night, and here it looks terrific. I use the gold to accent the inside and outside corners of my diamond-shaped eyes, and the purple to draw lines above the eyeliner. It's not much, but it makes my blue eyes look as though there is a layer of glass covering their dangerous stare. My eyes are darker than I would like. I usually go for a funky turquoise, because it screams more fun than serious. My eyes, however, are a dark, faded kind of blue. There are no tricks to them. They do not get lighter closer to the pupil, and they are not swirled. They look honest and simple, but that is the biggest lie that they could ever tell. They are really pain, fear, and sin hiding behind a ruse of kindness. My acting teacher once made the observation that I was always asking permission and being kind, not just for the sake of being kind. I had to make sure that everyone saw that I was nice, so that I would be allowed to stay. I think he saw this in my eyes. I slowly begin to realize that I am parched. I keep trying to drink my vodka and Sprite, but I am still thirsty, and my mouth tastes sickly sweet. I feel the same, but different, like I changed clothes but didn't notice. I slowly begin to realize that I feel good, that I feel, that I can feel. I can feel the music dancing on my skin like little droplets of rain. It tastes like love on my tongue, or at least something sticky. I really am a cat. I can feel the long black hair follicles poking through the pores in my skin all over my body. It begins with a prickle and grows into a soft fur. I sense my body elongating with lanky strength. I feel my eyes pulling at the edges, narrowing the shape of my irises into bright yellow slits. I feel my ears perk up as if they too could pounce. The electronic bass lines fill my eardrums as though they were taffy being poured into a mold and then pushed and pulled in my brain. I want to touch everything. There are so many things in this room that I haven't touched before, so many different textures. There are black terry cloth curtains and a lime green shag rug. There's a couch covered in couchy material and smuggling the soft springy cushioning underneath. There are walls that are smooth and ceilings full of those poky little pimples that I used to pick off at night when I laid in my lofted bed. There are people. I bet they feel wonderful. I bet they feel extraordinary. I bet my skin feels slimy and soft, and feels like magic. I want to touch, and I want to be touched. I dance. I dance because it feels so good to move. I can feel the air molecules spreading out before and around me, caressing my tender arms and legs. All of my exposed skin is coated in its sheen. I slink around very cat-like indeed. I imagine that I have on a silk dress rather than construction paper and duct tape. I feel my long brown curls flowing softly down my back, held back just by the golden headband. I am a goddess. I am Aphrodite. I am love and sex and happiness all rolled into one twirling ball. My hips move more sensually than they have ever before, and I feel powerful, as if I control the night. I smell my seduction radiating from the gleaming skin to the soft tendrils of nose hairs. I know that right now I can do anything, control anyone. I am the power, if only for a minute.